Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Minecraft Trains. And we are working on Aurora Station. This thing. This looks better at night. Hold on, let me just time set midnight. Okay. Alright, so what's the plan? The plan is we put water. Water in the real world, water would reflect the lights above, right? So that it's you know, maybe I should put a bigger border around this. It would reflect the light above. And so then all the complexity above would be reflected below, and you don't have to it'll be twice as much for half the cost. Just by putting put a mirror down, you get twice as much for half the cost. This, I'm gonna put an extra block here. Because there's gonna be tracks underneath there. I'm not sure about this. Not sure about this. This doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna put this here. And then I might just close this off one block there. Alright, so there's a pool here. I mean, this doesn't lead anywhere, so that can just be a pool. Nobody's gonna go there anyway. Here, at some point, we need pathways. I guess we can have a giant pool back here. No one's gonna come over here anyway. I think this is at the edge of the this is at this edge of the village. The village is back there, so that station is the size of the village. The village is back there, so this at the moment there's no plans to have any exits this way. There might be an exit. I mean, it's not really an exit. It's more you know, you can walk this way. There's an exit that way. There's an exit that way. I guess we don't need the paths to be that wide. Let me just cut this back. I also am reconsidering whether or not I want straight paths, or if I want it to be a little bit curvy. So there's not the straight lines. The straight lines are a little bit boring. Maybe a little bit like a curving path. Instead of one path going that way and one path going that way, maybe I just have a curving thing that goes that way. So a little bit of curviness might be a little more interesting. I did say I want to make the edge a little bit wider, because there's actually that's actually the edge of this, so I want to make this a little bit wider, and might as well make all this a bit wider too. And underneath here I'm gonna have obsidian, I think. Black, either obsidian or black concrete, one or the other. Black because if you want the water to reflect, you need to it needs to be dark behind the water. Not that this makes any sense in game, right? Because there's no reflections in the game. In the real world, if you want a pool to really reflect, you want the bottom of the pool to be black. So there's no light, and so the only light that comes out of the water is whatever's reflected off of the surface. Same with glass, mirrors. Well, not glass. Not mirrors, but you know, glass. If it's light on one side, dark on the other side, the light side will reflect, the dark side won't. Right. So I want the bottom of the water to be dark. This, I'm going to change my mind. Let me just knock all this out, and then I'm gonna think about this path. Is it like that, or is it like that? It's like that, isn't it? Well, no, that's a little bit... that's more like that. Well, no, according to the other side, it's like that. Alright, let's knock this out. The station doesn't look nearly as good in the daytime. I'm not sure if there's anything sensible that I can do about that, or that I want to do about that. So here, I think I want like this to like whoop, curve that way. Oh, do I want the fencing around the edge? It's kind of weird that there's no boundary here to stop you from falling into the water. It's not. No big deal. Maybe around this path here. So let's just like eyeball this. That's a bit weird. This is not the curve I was thinking of. Curves in Minecraft, am I right? Alright, so it's like a little bit interesting. It's not a straight line, and then like this is all slightly curvy around here. Let me knock these corners off. I don't know what happened there. Is that supposed to be like this? 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, no, it's supposed to be like this. Okay, that corner was already knocked off, not sure why. And maybe we just like round this out a little bit in the corners, just so it's like less flat, right? I mean, there's a big straight line there, that's fine. Round this out a little bit. Maybe it's not fine. What if I like add a little pattern here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe not like that. Just like have a little wiggly line there so that it's not as... here I need to figure out where I want to... Why is there snow in there? Oh, it's the flower in there. Okay. The middle of the station is there. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a little weird, isn't it? Let me go the other way. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so just so it's not flat. The middle of this is there. Awkward. Oh, let's say... No, it's not gonna work. Did I do that last time? I did... no. Okay, wait. Alright, just like fewer straight lines. What did I do here? Let me just like do that. And right? Right. Alright, so now we have a little bit of texture. I wanna have railings. This is basically the main entrance. I don't want to close everything off though. I kind of like the idea that people might just wander around to places that they don't really, that they aren't really supposed to go to. I mean, we suggest that this is the entrance, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so next up, obsidian. A black bottom. Now that I say that out loud, it's kind of inappropriate, isn't it? Yeah. A black bottom underneath the water, the ponds. I don't mean a black ass. Although black ass is I mean, you're allowed to be into it. Alright, let's black bottom this. I mean, sometimes you think, oh, black is so, you know, it's so, it's not a pleasant color, it's so dark and ominous and maybe even depressing. But sometimes, like, if you want to highlight the bright bits, you have to contrast it with some dark bits, right? Like, if everything's bright, like this, like everything's bright, then it's like, you know, it doesn't, there's no impact because there's no contrast, which is why this is much more interesting at nighttime than it is at daytime. In daytime it's just like light against light, right? The sky is so bright that it's not that interesting in the daytime, but it's more interesting in the nighttime. So the plan here is that maybe if we make the floor of this thing dark, there'd be enough contrast to make it interesting even during the day. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. obsidian. Oops, don't do that. And obsidian is not completely black, right? It's got a bit of texture in it. Alright, it's nighttime again. So now it's black on the black down the bottom and black up in the sky, and then there's this mass of light in the middle. I really like how this turned out. I hope that I really like how this turned out. Hold on, let me just look at it from the outside. Well, the outside is a little less impressive. The shape of it is there's a very clear shape to this thing. The shape is less clear on the inside. I guess that's fine. I mean, I'm not. Oh, amazing. Amazing, absolutely. I'm just gonna praise myself a little bit. I'm a genius. Alright, where's the last bit? Let's put some let's put a black bottom here. And then water buckets. Oh, I just realized it's gonna because I made it not rectangles, it's gonna be more difficult to put the water in. That's fine. Let me just you know what, let me just spam. Spamming is, oh crap, don't spam. Don't spam. Alright, let's not spam too hard. Try to spam accurately. Alright, that's good, that's good. Let's do this here. That's good, that's good. It's so disappointing. There's no reflections. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but it still disappointed me. Look, If this was real water, there'd be reflections. Like everything above would be reflected down here. Ah, the disappointment. I knew it was coming. And I was still disappointed by the lack of reflections in Minecraft. Why am I disappointed? I knew it would be like this.